All right, let's give today's Waffle a shot. The waffle-shaped Wordle game. So similar to Wordle rules, green tiles are in the right place in the puzzle, yellow tiles are in the right word in the puzzle, but not in the right place in that word. There are 6 words, 3 going across, 3 going up and down, and they're all 5 letters long. So let's get into it. All right, so I see that we have 4 yellow letters in this row. The H and the E don't necessarily have to be in this word that's going across because yellow H means that it could be in this one and the E could be in this one going up and down. And actually, when I see a W and a K, the H doesn't really look like it fits in this word to me. I don't know where it would go. It would have to be here, I would think, because the L, but my first thought here, up and down, is actually whisk. W-H-I-S-K, and there's a yellow I here that could potentially go there if it was whisk, and we do have a gray L. So whisk is a possibility. I'm gonna write down whisk. I'm certainly not positive about it. But then just thinking on top of that, so if this was an I, maybe idler. If the E and the R switched, I don't even know if that's a word. Idler. I-D-L-E-R. I don't know. I'm gonna write that down just as a thought. Okay, we have a ton of information about this middle up and down word. We have L-V-E. Salve, maybe valve, actually, there's a V here. Waiver, okay, I think things are maybe starting to come together. All right, so if the top word from W to R, this E needs to be in one of the words. So if I'm saying this is valve and this is a V, so valve, and then this E could go here and this could be waiver. So I'm gonna go, all right, waiver, valve. I think I'm pretty confident in valve. And if it's valve, then the waiver makes a ton of sense for the top word. So idler seems a little weird, but I think it might be possible. We have an N here. This could be kneel. Do we have any E's left? I don't know if we have any E's left. I think this probably has to be an E. Kneel. I don't know if it makes any sense for an R to be here either. Idler and whisk might not be right. Oh, this could be rural actually. So that R does kind of make sense there. So if it's rural, okay, so let's write down all the letters we have here that are not green so far. So D-E-L-A-U-V-H-I-R-E-A-N-S-A is all of our letters. I think I'm most confident in waiver and valve, to be honest. So I'm gonna take those letters out of our bank here. So waiver would be A-V-E, and then the only other letter we would have is A again. So 2 A's, a V, and an E. So A, E, and a V. So that only leaves us with one more E, and it has to be, has to be in one of these words, right? I think. All right, so valve and waiver. I think rural looks really good here. So I'm gonna take those letters out and see what that leaves us with. So U-R-A. So, and whisk seems pretty good too. So H-I-S. So the only word that I don't have, so there are no vowels left. Is Nell a word? This E has to go here. So that would leave idler and Nell. Is Nell a word? That's the key. I'm gonna look this up. It is, it's a word. The sound of a bell is a knell. Okay, so I think this is possible, this would work. All right, so now the goal is to hopefully get a 5-star solve, which means we have 5 swaps remaining at the end. So I have to switch these tiles as efficiently as possible. So that means if there are any places where I can turn 2 tiles green in 1 move, I wanna do that, because that's, if you don't take advantage of those spots where you can turn 2 tiles green in 1 move, then you're not gonna do the optimal solve. So I usually just start at the top and see what I can do. So this letter wants to be an H. There's an H here and there's an I here. And this letter wants to be an I. So these 3 can actually switch, I think I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. There's 3 tiles right here that can switch and they would all become green in two swaps. So that's pretty efficient. So this one wants to be a V. Wait, am I thinking this is whisk? Am I just totally wrong here? Yeah, this wants to be an H, so I think I was incorrect about that. So scratch that. We'll keep it moving here. So this is actually waiver. So this wants to be an A. The A's are here. This is where the D wants to go. So I don't think. Wait, we might have a 4. So this A wants to be here. This D wants to be here. So these actually could move in a circle. These 4 tiles. And then all become in the right place. But let's forget about that for now. So waiver, this wants to be a V. There's only this V, and this wants to be U. All right, so that doesn't look like it's working. Waiver, this wants to be an E and a V, so still not working. So this was the I, H. So those 4 kind of want to switch. This wants to be an I, this wants to be a D. Okay, idler, and then this. So if this is supposed to be idler, these 2 should switch and both become green. So let's check that. Okay, that looks really good. That was the one word that I was kind of questioning, and Nell also at the end was kind of weird, but it's looking pretty promising right now, I think. So so let's see this. So whisk, this wants to be an S. There's only one S in the puzzle, and that wants to be an N. So the N is here. Doesn't look very good for that. And then Nell, this wants to be an A. The only L is here. So I'm gonna do this 4 tile switch to get, it's gonna take 3 moves, and all 4 of these tiles will become green. So so this tile, this D should be here. This A should be here, and then these 2 will switch and become green, hopefully. Perfect. Okay, so that was good. All right, what else we got for switches? So we have 6 swaps remaining for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles, which means we need to, if we just move every one and turn 1 green at a time, that'll take 7 moves, and we only have 6 moves. So there's gotta be something else where we can do something more efficiently than that. So V, U, so A, whisk, Nell. rural. Okay, I think I see a 3 switcher. So this A wants to go here, this N wants to go here, and this S wants to go here. So I'm just gonna do that. So a 3 mover, we made, or sorry, 2 moves, we turned 3 tiles green, so that was really efficient. Now we only have 5 tiles left that need to become green and 4 moves, which means we should be able to move turn 1 tile at a time green for the rest of the time, and then the last move will make 2 green automatically. So you'll see that happen in action. So generally what I do here is pick a tile, and then rather than move that to where it's supposed to be, so I'll take this E, for example. This E should be a V, so I'm gonna switch it with a V. This E now, so I'm gonna use the same letter every time. This E should be a U, I'm gonna switch it with the U. This E should be an A, switch it with the A, and then the A and the L switch, both become green, and we got ourselves a 5-star waffle. Cool, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, shoot it a like if you don't mind, and if you wanna see some more, shoot me a subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.